Today I wanted to show y'all one of my go-to settings on one of my favorite plugins, the API 2500, and how I'm using that on drum bus compression. Let's check it out. Alright, the very first thing we're going to do here, I'm going to hold Shift, Command, and N at the same time, which is going to bring up the new tracks window. I'm going to create two new stereo aux inputs, which we see here. I'm going to go ahead and label these tracks. And now what we want to do is select all of the drum tracks that we intend to route to the subgroup, which is all of them. I'm going to replace the output altogether with a new bus path, which is going to be bus 1 and 2. All right, now let's set the input of our drum subgroup to correspond with that bus path. So we're going to set that to bus 1 and 2. Let's play back. And we're just going to double check that we're getting signal, which we are. And now we're ready to load our first insert, which is going to be the API 2500 by UAD. I'm going to leave attack, ratio, and release settings to where they are by default. This is a go-to setting for me. And I'm going to pull back on the threshold until I see about 3 decibels of gain reduction, which we can see here on this VU meter. All right. Now we've taken 3 decibels off the top. We're going to add those back in, essentially level matching where we were before. And let's play back once more. Let's bypass just to compare. And back in. Oh yeah. So the punch, the squeeze, the pop of the drums. Let's bypass again. And back in. Yeah, that is an immediate difference to me. We're still preserving the original tone of the recording, but we are adding impact, excitement. I love what it's doing to the room sound. I love the glue that it's adding and how it's just kind of squeezing together the drum tone. And really, with this setting, I found that you just can't miss. Now, I do want to say that this is just one setting that I found to be kind of like a magic wand for live drum tones, particularly rock, but honestly, I've used this setting on everything from country to heavy music, and all points between. But definitely don't just stop at the default. Play around with those attack and release times based on what you find flattering for the kind of music you're working on. There's high and low pass filtering. It's an extremely versatile tool. So if you like what you hear, maybe check this out on your next live drum tracking session. The API 2500 by UAD. Yeah, this is John from Third Coast.